Well, Happy New Year to everyone on YouTube, all you anglers out there. Hope you had a good New Year's Eve, didn't get too drunk and too hungover, and I hope you're making the best of New Year's Day, getting out and doing a bit of fishing just like I am today. Back down on one of my local waterways and decided to come out today, keep promising to myself, get out and do some pike fishing, and that's what I'm doing today. But I have brought with me a float rod, which was a present from my mum. Thank you very much. It's a 10-foot compact float rod and centre pin, so I might do a little bit of perch fishing, but I'm not sure at the moment. Just going to start off by doing a nice bit of pike fishing, because as I say, I keep promising myself to get out and do pike fishing, and as you can probably tell with a lot of my videos, I don't do a load of pike fishing at all. In fact, I've probably only got one video on my whole channel which is devoted to pike fishing. So out today, doing a spot of leisuring dead baits, just popped up off the bottom, and yeah, see if we can pick up a pike or two, and maybe a personal best. My PB with pike, as I say, don't fish for them, it's £8 1 ounce, so in theory it shouldn't be too hard to achieve a personal best. I'll tell you what, I haven't got out over Christmas, and it's just, it's absolutely brilliant to be out on the riverbank again, and yeah, my spirits are really high, as you can probably tell. Anyway, I'm going to go get set up and cast out. It does look rather nice, the river's not too high, nice little bit of cloud cover, well, quite a lot of cloud cover, and yeah, let's get set up. First fish of 2015, £4 5 ounces. Not a massive pike, but it's in cracking condition. Really good scrap, just taken on a very small roach dead bait, around about 5 to 6 inches long. And that was just popped up off the bottom, just to get it above the debris, because there is quite a lot of debris in this particular swim. But yeah, it's in lovely condition, isn't it? There's very vivid markings, as I say. First fish of 2015, very pleased to get out as well and get some fishing done. Anyway, let's get this pretty little jack slip back and see if we can snag one of its parents. Right, just going to go quickly through what I'm doing to pop the dead bait up off the bottom. There's quite a bit of debris in the spot behind me, so lifting the bait up and above that just attracts the fish better, allows the dead bait not to get so easily masked and covered by any debris. So what I'm using today is a dead bait foam punch, and that comes with quite a nice amount of foam already loaded into the packet. You can get more spare foam if need be. And you get a plunger like so. I'm using about this length on the average size small roach. That's just lifting it up nicely off the bottom. It's a very dense foam, so you can just load it up into the plunger tube like so. Now, I've already made an incision into this particular fish, so just load it in, like so, and then very simply press down, feed it out, and there we go. It's all done, and that'll pop up just nicely on the bottom, sit up quite presentable for the pike to see and visualise a lot easier than it would be if it was laying dead on the bottom, which as I say, in this spot it's quite debris strewn, so you want something preferably that's popped up, and in this case this roach will be nicely sitting above any debris area, any bits where there's strewn flotsam on the bottom, leaves as such, and on top of that keeps it out of the way of the crayfish a little as well. Only a little though, because they can manage to drag the dead bait back down anyway. So the main idea is it just keeps it above the debris and acts a lot more visual for the pike. So there we go. This is my setup I'm using today. Ever faithful low resistance run ring. That's a 1.5 ounce gripper. It's not much flow here though. I could use a lot lighter, and certainly a flat pair would do fine. So I'm going down to the anti-tangle sleeving, and the main line's diver sensor clear, £15. Going down to Dread and soft strand wire trace, nice and limp, £20 breaking strain. I don't buy these pre-tied. I do these traces myself. It's running down to 2 size 8 semi-barbed Amazon pike trebles. Nice bit of snap tackle there. They aren't the freshest roach. I've had these a good 12 months, maybe a bit longer, maybe a year. The thing is, when I do you know, dead bait, which isn't a lot, as you will see in a lot of my videos, I don't do a lot of pike fishing, and I tend to try and take my dead baits back home, even the ones that, you know, remain on the hook. I'll take them home, and if they go quite mushy, I'll use them next time as a ground bait. You know, try not to waste anything. If I can use it as an attractant on my next fishing trip, I will do. That's what I've been doing today as well, just dropping in a few broken up pieces of roach from an older batch of fish that I had from about a year and a half ago. So you know, waste not, want not. Anyway, let's get it back out and see if we can pick up another one of these pike. That was a rather sprightly jack, wasn't it? Well, just broken my PB with a nice £10 7 ounce pike. Wonderful scrap. And my PB wasn't that large, it was only £8 one, so it wasn't that hard to break, let's face it. But I'm over the moon. Never really got into pike fishing, despite my dad taking me quite a bit when I was a youngster. I never got into it as much as I did with my chub and barbel fishing. There we go, look at those markings. Absolute cracker, eh? Oh, really good old scrap. As soon as I set the hooks, I knew it was a better fish, stayed deeper, then come to the top and really tail walked. Absolutely beautiful. Look at those markings. Isn't that a cracker? I mean, for actual condition, it's in absolutely prime condition. And it's the perfect predatory camouflage. Anyway, to say that's just fallen to another popped up small roach dead bait. Anyway, let's get it slipped back, shall we? Absolutely super. Chub. Not quite the perch I was expecting, but well, I just had a brilliant scrap on the stick floating pin and a £6 5 ounce Chevy. It's a lively soul, I'll tell you that. It's the beauty, isn't it? What an absolute beauty. I gave a scrap and a half, I tell you. Really, really powerful scrap in the current. and yeah, as soon as I saw the broad blunt head brake surface, I knew it was going to be a good quality chub. And wow, yep, using a 3 pound mainline straight through, pre-stretched monofilament, so yeah, a little bit hairy, but I was using a size 10 hook, so just right for its cavernous mouth, and that was just a lobworm tipped with a single white maggot. That is a beauty, isn't it? Got to be happy with that, haven't you? That's a real winter warmer. Admittedly, it's not a perch, which I was after, but hey, I'm certainly not complaining, not when it's such a beautiful fish like this and in cracking condition. Anyway, absolutely superb, stunning condition as you can see, and yeah, great scrap on the pin and stick float. nice battle. It's in lovely nick. Look at that, absolute beauty. Anyway, without further ado, let's get this real Kevin warrior back to his rightful place.